425 shellmounds that used to ring the entire Bay Area. The villages and cemeteries and places of my ancestors, where we had lived for thousands and thousands of years. They all have these numbers on them, right? So Emeryville is a place that we first started doing the work around Shellmound work. The top picture is the Shellmound as it's being taken down. Emeryville was the largest of the 425 Shellmounds. Imagine people, no matter where you lived in the world, you actually buried your ancestors next to you. It wasn't a cemetery far, far away. It was right in your backyard, right? And so my ancestors for thousands of years would bury, and they would cover with shell, and they would cover with soil and rock, and over thousands and thousands of years, they grew to be really big. This one happened to be 3 stories high and 350 feet diameter. So imagine football fields, 100 feet, right? 350 feet, so that's 3.5 football fields. The place was massive. It was huge. It was so big, it was on a coast survey map, 1867, so that people coming into the bay could use it as a point of reference, right? You see, nobody knew what these places were, right? Until UC Berkeley created their archaeology and anthropology department, and then figured out these were burial sites, and then created a niche in archaeology about tearing these places apart and studying them, right? UC Berkeley, along with many other institutions in the Bay Area, hold thousands and thousands and thousands of our ancestral remains in lockers and in carts, not taking care of them and not thinking about the people that still exist here, right? We know that UC Berkeley, or that Berkeley and Emeryville used the remnants of our shell mounds to pave the streets. So quite literally, when you're walking through there, you could be walking on those my ancestral remains. In 1999, around 1998, 1999, Janelle LaRose and I created an organization called Indian People Organizing for Change. And that was around the time that the city of Emeryville decided that they wanted to create this mall called the Bay Street Mall, right? And at that time, there was this other thing. We talk about gentrification now, right? Well, this was this other wave of gentrification that happened then, because the internet was created. We lived without the internet for many, many years, and then the internet was created, and then people came to the Bay Area and said, oh, I like it here. And they began to outbid each other for homes and for apartments, and many people moved out of the Bay Area because they couldn't afford to live here anymore, right? At that time, we started going to the city council meetings in Emeryville because we knew that this sacred site was important to be saved. But what happened was that before people